guys. Today we are trading Nasdaq, as you can see here. We're expecting a drop below these levels in here. That's what I'm expecting for the day today. Is what I want to see. Um, I really want to see we dropping below these ranges here, but since in the 4-hour chart we made some attempt to go for this liquidity and reaching the middle point of the gap, right? So we already surpassed the middle point of the gap. So it wouldn't be uh, it wouldn't be strange if we attempt to try to get a little bit higher, at least to here or closer there, uh, to just break this gap and then lower it. That could have a little more sense because if you trade a ICT, you would understand that in the 50-minute chart, in the drop that we had on Friday, we have some gaps, right? We have some gaps in here. Have this gap that is the one that we currently break, right? Now we are just trying to go through it, and also we had liquidity in this gap here, as you can see, like here and here we have that liquidity. We break that liquidity in here and then we reverse, which is not very nice for my likes. Then we attempt to go back in again, then we reverse, and now for a third time we're trying to come back to it. So I would expect the gap that was created above here, like the first gap that was created above here, to stay untouched. But at the same time, it cannot happen. Like we can just try to go through it, get all of this liquidity that is remaining here in the all-time highs, which is not very possible. So that's an analysis that is not even a thing for my eyes, but it still can happen. So what I am seeing is that we try to reach at least to this gap here, at least, and then we reverse before 10 a.m. Like 9:45 would be nice. But my my analysis, just to make it clear, is to send the market lower. Okay, so you would say, okay, Karma, so why you don't just wait and you take the short? Eh, because it's going to be easier, right? Yes, I could wait, but at the same time, I want to get off the market before we open. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like trading uh, trading the market is very easy or less sweetie, less sweetie when you uh, when you trade before the market opening, right? So it is less sweetie when you trade before opening, right? And at the opening, just too much sweet. So I don't want it. I don't want it to happen. So yeah, that's why uh, I'm trying to end my morning before we open. That's why we want to do that. I'm not trading my I'm not trading my funded features account because I made a mistake and I opened a trade before I could even, uh, you know, withdraw. So, so yeah, as I was mentioning, um, we will expect for the last push of the market. If it happens, hopefully it happens. I think it's going to happen. And that push is going to be the last push for the market. And we're going to be, expecting the shorts. If by any chance I get too much drawdown in the topstep account, I'm going to be uh, just getting out, and waiting for the short to create. Once it creates, I'm going to enter really confident. But hopefully, we're going to get out of this trade before market opens. At least, like I'm aiming here for 3K, but at least if I get 1.5 or 2K, I think I'm going to be very satisfied with the longs. So we don't have news at all like these ones at 8:30, but yellow folder. So I don't think it's going to really do anything to the market, but also it can be used as an excuse to, you know, just push the market higher and then immediately reversing, you know, because we don't have any intentions on going higher. This is just noise. It's just noise. If you see, we don't have clear structures to the buy side. Just this liquidity that was created on Monday, but at the same time, ripping through this liquidity and continuing is not a thing that the market wants to do. We just want to take it, go a little bit higher. In a normal market rhythm, it will be 10, 20 points above this point. But since we enter in a quadrant where, in a period of where the market is just pushing too hard, like instead of 10 points, it could be easily 40. So if you make the math, 40, 80, it could take us here, right? That is the point that I'm aiming. But at the same time, make this clear. I don't want the market to push. My current analysis is to get the lower side of the market and to push through all of this. Now, something that we could happen is just we reach to this ancient range high and then we reverse all the way back up before the opening, which would be really bad for me because I would be expecting the short to happen just right before 10 a.m. market time. And, you know, but yeah, right now we have the trade open here in top step. Uh, so yeah, just keep it. Just keep it. It's already trying to go for the liquidity that it needs to go. Let's see if it can keep the momentum to the downside. Seems like we're gaining momentum to the buy side. Once we break this high, there's nothing that can stop the market. So, yeah, that's why it's hesitating too much. Can't believe this actually happened, bro. Okay, though, okay, though. Okay, so we are really attempting to go for the high. Hopefully, we keep the momentum. As I said, I expect a push until 10 a.m. Before that, I wouldn't like to see any sort of drops or anything like that. Any hesitation, I wouldn't like to see that. But at the same time, we are like in a crucial place right now where whatever can happen. You know, if we decide to break this high, the market knows it'll need to reverse, but at the same time, it'll need to go lower. So, what is playing in my mind right now is if the market really wants to maybe play around with the all-time highs, same meaning uh, making people think we're trying to come back to it due to the drop that we had, and that we will attempt to go for those for that liquidity because it's a very exquisite liquidity that is waiting in there. Uh, but yeah, like the momentum before the open is going to put everyone in a position where they really want to maybe get a, you know, a higher, you know. But the real thing is the market is just creating an environment where we can just go for all of these. Probably not today, probably, but because I mean, going uh, lower today to this point, it would mean that we will drop another 1,000, you know, another 1,000 points. So it's not a something that the market cannot do. We just saw the market drop 1,000 and like 1.4k points in literally, literally what, one day, basically, you know, 4 hours. So yes, we can do it, but just as it took 4 hours, I don't think this is going to take 50 minutes or 1 hour. So it would be better just to fake out, to fake all of them that we're going, higher, and then they will expect like a reversal, you know, they will expect a reversal, and they will just enter in the reversal, and then everyone is going to just get fracked, basically. So yeah, but I'm going to get that short in case my long doesn't work out. I'm going to get the short, but hopefully we don't need that short and we're out of the market before, you know. Well, guys, with really good position here, we just break this high. We barely took it in the trading view chart. I don't know if you know, but these these charts are different, so it's slightly different. It's slightly different. So yeah. Okay, so here in this position, we need to be really careful because we can make any sort of either retracements just to not let the market go higher. Remember that we already break some important points and that we actually reversed off this point, you know? Yes, sir. We, we, my bad. Okay, so right now here, I want to see the market respecting this small void that we created in here, but at the same time, anything could happen. I know I said that if we go and break this high here, we will not stop from going higher, but at the same time, it will, just try to play some mind games. So yeah, you feel me? Let's go. Let's go. You see, we respected it. Yeah, we pushed a little bit below it by just a week. That's it. But right now we have to be careful with it. Okay, to be careful, guys. Yes, sir. So, just like that. Okay, let's just uh, hold it. I will not hold for too long if we try to go negative because, as I mentioned, this is a crucial point for the market where we either decide to continue going higher or we just break lower, which, for my eyes, should be an easy long until close to 10 a.m. You know, until close to 10 a.m. That's all. Let's yes, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, so right now here we are just hesitation. This is what ICT calls the Judas swing. Whatever can happen here, so we cannot just lose our side of the market. Eh, so so I think I will not hold for too long, to be honest. Mm, we're reaching back to that void that I told you that I wanted to see it respected, you know. So yeah, let's see, let's see. I'm going to give it some time just because we can do some mess, but you know, at the same time we can just reverse anytime soon. You see it, I mean, these shorts that are having like this strange that is having to the downside just because we really need to go lower. Like that's the reason why we are doing it that way. But at the same time, just because we break many important key points here, uh, it could be a reason why we should go up first, you know. But also at the same time, as I mentioned, we could just like if we're planning to go any higher, it would be okay if we maybe attempt to go lower from now and then later on the day reverse to the buy side again, you know. But I don't know if maybe that's a thing Nasdaq wants to do because at this point, like the principal target that we have at 20K or 21K, we're late for that target. You know, we're really late. So going any higher after the drop mm, wouldn't be satisfying for Nasdaq. So that's why I don't think it's going to happen. And I think I'm out of the market. I'm getting a short here. I'm holding close to the opening unless we hit 180. If we hit 180, I'm out and waiting to see what the market does. But until we hit that, till we hit that, we will. Okay, so 180, I'm going to be holding until there. And that's it. 180. See, let's see. So this would be a fantastic point to push higher, but at the same time would be a fantastic point to just break, you know. Mierda. Uy, pero eso qué fue allá. Hijo de madre. Okay, so yeah, right now here, guys, we gotta be mindful. We're literally just 50 minutes before opening. I didn't want to stay in this position, but seems like we're going to get stuck a little bit in here. But at the same time, I'm not worried about it because, well, it matches with what I said. Going too fast to this point in here would be just terrible for the market. So it would be better if we just attempt to go for it during the opening and like that, uh, uh, that speed momentum that we always have when we open, and then all of a sudden it can justify with the reversal. You know. Well, I said if we hit 180, we're out. We're out for the day. I mean, not for the day, for now, and we wait until the market opens. We wait until the market opens. Hopefully, this is going to be a very easy trade. Okay, we gotta be pending here, guys. Last 15 minutes. Last 15 minutes. We see that we have like regrets on going higher. But the thing is, in here we didn't break that high, and in the other chart we did. So we are indeed trying to go somewhere here. Okay, I gotta be careful here now. As they said. Mm, so we already had this sweep on liquidity here, but this was a failed displacement, and failed displacements always mean that it wants to go the direction where it failed, meaning we will go lower, just as I'm saying. That's the main point of my analysis. But also we need to get away from this failed displacement, a considerably uh, opposite movement to this displacement. So it also matches with what I'm saying that we should go higher. I can be wrong, as I'm saying. If we hit 180, I'm out until I see the shorts forming. And then I will get my shorts, but hopefully we just start bouncing, and we go up there today, you know. Damn, now it's looking kind of far from this. It's kind of looking far from it. Close to midpoint. Hmm, weird. 12 minutes. Ain't gonna lie. I'm scared that I'm wrong, even when I think I'm not wrong. But I'm just scared. It's like that feeling of being scared, you know. But I know that if we don't get this long, we will get this short very easily. So let's see. Let's see how we can get prepared for this. But I kind of want to take another 10 micros, but at the same time, I don't want to because it would put me in a 400 drawdown because I'm risking 180. So, 10 more would be the double. So just chill for a moment. Hmm. We have no reversals here. We have nothing here. We have literally nothing in here. So we can we can really attempt to one shot this during the opening. You know, can really do. Can really attempt for that. Can really happen. Because I didn't realize we have no reversals during the whole night. This can count as a reversal for my eyes. So yeah, 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Think I'm getting out. Think I'm getting out. You know what? I think I'm getting my short. Yes. I'm going to risk the
Order
short.
filled. Order filled.
I'm going to risk it. And same thing. 180. 180 for the shorts. Hopefully we don't go higher. Okay, I'm taking the short just because yeah, I didn't see this. I didn't see that we have literally no reversals during the whole night. So yeah, you know. But also if we hit 180 here, I'm just going to be out of the market and just wait to see what it does, you know. Because we can be just playing around this right now, but Since I saw that, I didn't see that before. I didn't see that before, and the algorithm is very specific. So no reversals yet, not a single one. This doesn't count as a reversal, it's just consolidation, consolidation. No reversal at all, no reversal at all. And we're close to opening. Hmm, very suspicious, you know. So yeah, actually taking 20 here.
Order filled.
And I'm holding 300, I think. 300 for the shorts. Let's see. A little bit risky because, we're just close to opening. But I feel safe, kind of safe, not gonna lie. Probably I can hold until 500. Probably. Let's see. Let's see. We should. Good start. Good start. But at the same time, uh, this doesn't mean anything. Remember that we can literally in 1 minute during the opening reverse all of that. So it literally means nothing. So so just hold these shorts. Just hold them. Just hold them. Just hold them. See if we can have an easy target. 28. See if we can have an easy target there. Just 5 minutes. These are very crucial minutes. Where I wouldn't like to see any bounces now, since algorithmically what is happening here is that we have no reversals at all. So I would expect him to easily come down here before opening, but uh, market things. So whatever can happen, we can easily drop these 70 points before the opening, and we can easily reverse that. Literally, very easy reverse that. So yeah. But I think if we reverse that before the opening, the market is not going any higher yet. At least not yet. 400 already. Okay. As I mentioned, these are crucial minutes. When it comes to the minute 5, 6, and 7 of a 50-minute candle, the minute 5, 6, and 7, or the 11 and 12, and sometimes the 13, it tends to speed up a lot. So sometimes it can just tell you the direction where the market wanna go. So yeah, we gotta be mindful of that. That these minutes are very, very, very dangerous minutes because we can do many things that I mean, the market can do many things that we don't like. So yeah, 3 minutes for the opening. 3 minutes for the opening. Hopefully we stay below and we go lower. Okay. You see this? You see this? Attempt to go higher. Attempt. An attempt means nothing. Uh-huh. We gotta be careful. You see how it started to speed up? You see that? You see how it started to speed up, right? I know you saw that. I know you saw that. So, yeah, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to be putting a stop loss just right before we open because I don't want any mistakes to the buy side. I don't want to be trapped in anything in the buy side, because I really think we will go a little bit higher before the drop. But since I saw something that I see in the algorithm, mm, that's why I think we should just go straight down, no hesitation. But at the same time, I'm not perfect and I can be mistaken. So just because of that, we gotta be careful. Citation, 1 minute. This is very dangerous, man. Very dangerous. I don't want to put the stop loss like five seconds before. I mean, I will put it 5 seconds before the opening because sometimes we can just do pushes and immediately reverse. So I can like put the stop loss and it can push like now, and then reverse. I just don't want to get trapped in the speed of the opening. You know what I mean? Because that would be really, really bad. It can easily jump above the last highs. So, yeah, fantastic. This is fantastic. It's way too fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic.
Order filled.
Closing it, closing it, closing it. I'm gonna wait the next candle, okay? I'm gonna wait the next candle, okay? Or you know what? I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait.
Order
Oh,
filled.
fuck. I should have waited, to be honest. Should have. I'm still in time to get out before we reverse more.
Order filled.
I'm going to wait a little bit to see how we react.
Order filled.
And I'm going to hold it there. Hopefully we stay under it. Fantastic.
Order filled.
You know what? I'm out for the day, I think. Oh, but I really want to. I mean, I'm going to catch the short. I'm not going to.
Order filled.
I'm not going to doubt it. Okay, I'm going to catch this short. We will get it. It's okay. We will get it. Gonna lie, it's a little bit scary to hold into this position.
Order filled.
Yeah, shit happens.
Order filled.
Shit happens. I'm
Order
kinda
filled.
playing a little bit right now with this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna hold the short here. I'm not moving it. I'm not moving it. I'm not moving it. Not moving it. I'm not moving it. Not moving it. Not even looking at it. Not even looking at it. I have to look at it. Fuck, bro. I'm gonna lie. I'm a little bit scared. You
Order
know what?
filled.
I'm out for the day. I'm out for the day. I'm out. Tomorrow is going to be another day. I don't need to rush anything. I don't need to rush anything. I feel grateful. I'm not rushing anything. I'm out of the market. I'm fantastically fine. So, goodbye.